Hey, wait a minute. That's my seat.
Okay. I don't know why it's your spot.
It's my spot. It's always been my spot. I always sit here. I've made
Well, yeah, but
dibs
why?
on this spot.
That's fine. So why is it your spot?
Well, because it faces the door, the window's over my left shoulder so I don't have any sun in my eyes, and the vent is blowing right on me so I stay cool under these lights.
That's
So
nice.
it's my spot. Nobody sits in my spot.
You know, whatever. Hi, I'm Carly Cornell.
And I'm Harvey Cornell, and we are Dragon Phoenix Games.
So today we're going to introduce you to our cooperative adaptation of Above and Below.
Okay, and so in our cooperative adaptation here, we're not going to be playing for victory points like you would in the regular game Above and Below. We have a different objective. Our objective is for each of us, the two players, to completely fill up our goods track, and there's 8 spaces, and in the game there are 8 types of goods. There's 2 rare types, 3 uncommon types, and 3 common types of goods. And so our objective is that each of us has 1 each of the rare goods, 2 each of the uncommon goods, and 3 each of the common goods. So that's what we're going to try to do. But one of the consequences of not playing for the victory points is that we're not going to use the star cards, because the star cards, really all they're there for is to give you victory points. So we won't use those, but we will use the key cards because they're kind of engine building. They help you do things a little easier in the game, like exploring or resting or getting a new recruit and using them immediately. And of course we're using the above ground buildings and the below ground buildings, so all that's unchanged. One of the other consequences of not using the victory points is some of the cards give you victory points, and so we had to change that. So for example, this below ground card, not only does it give you mushrooms, but it's supposed to give you a victory point. But since we're not using that, what we've done is change that to coins. So if you were to build this underground building here, you would have to pay the 5 coins to build it. But after you've built it, in addition to getting the 2 mushrooms that it provides, you would also get 1 coin in return. And other cards like this one, where you're supposed to get a victory point for every mushroom that you have, well, what we're going to do is give you 1 coin instead for every mushroom that you have.
Another consequence of the not using victory points is that the reputation track, which is focused entirely on getting victory points, is used differently. When we get reputation points, we can trade them in for goods. If we want, we trade 1 reputation point for a common good, like a mushroom or a fish or a pear, fruit. We can trade in 2 points for an uncommon good or 3 points for a rare good. So I think those are most of the changes. Well, we're about halfway through the game. You can see normally you take 7 rounds to play the game. When we play this one, we do play 1 additional round. So when you come down to the 7th round, at the next round, we'll take the marker off and play 1 more round to complete the game. But we are at round 4 here, and we're going to show you just how it looks when we play.
I do have one more thing I wanted to point out, and that is that normally the game allows for you to exchange goods or sell goods to other players. You can put 1 good out here on this space here, and another player can buy it for 3 or more coins. Of 3 is the minimum. But because this is a cooperative game, we're not going to be selling goods to each other, but we can use it as an exchange. So if you had, suppose I hadn't wanted to put this good down here, I could put it out here, and I can only put 1 at a time, just like the regular game. But then my partner in this game, on her turn, could just take it for free. She didn't have to buy it. So it's just a way to exchange goods, but you can only exchange 1 per turn, and she can do the same and giving me 1 back. So that's another slight difference.
Right. Okay. So I think we're ready to go, and I am the first player on this round. So where we left off, we're both in pretty desperate need of beds. So I am going to start my turn by building this building, which allows 2 beds for 9 which I have here. And I'll put that here, and that will be what that's your turn.
Okay, and so I want to. Oh, we got to replace this card.
Oh, right.
Oh, there's another bed
Woohoo!
for 5.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a nice cheap one.
Oh, and it's especially because there's a potion, and I have a card that says I can use a potion as money if I want.
Right.
But I want to explore first. I'm interested in getting one of this one probably, with a bed and pots. But I want to explore first in case I get all the pots I need, then maybe that's not the one for me. So I'm going to explore now. I'm going to explore on this one, and I'm going to send the crew here. I'm going to send 3 guys.
Okay.
And let me roll. And I got a 6, which is adventure number 23.
Okay. And that is here. Okay, your party passes a boulder and you come upon 2 strange creatures. They have round red eyes and rough gray skin. Rows of spikes protrude from their backs, and in their thick hands are crude spears. You've heard of their kind from other travelers in town. They're called glogos. Travelers aren't welcome here. Turn back or die, they say. Do you try to reason with them or fight them?
What is it?
Reason with them, explore 3 or explore 5 with a bonus of 1 lantern per quill. Or fight them, explore 4 or explore 7.
Well, I think fighting is, if anything, going to make my reputation go down. So I think reasoning, I want some reputations. I think reasoning is probably better. Now, I've got 1 quill, so that reduces it down to 2 or 4.
That's 2 or 4.
Well, you know what? You know, even if I rolled a 1 on everything, I've got 4. So I don't even have to roll. I got the 4.
Oh, that's as much as you can get. So, okay, cool. So you get 2 coins, a mushroom, and a +2 reputation.
Oh, good.
And you are green.
Well,
right?
mushroom. Good. Well,
1, 2.
I already had 1 mushroom. You've got 1 mushroom. Yeah, I'll just put that on there. And you know, with 2 points of reputation, you know, I could get something else.
Excuse me. Like a rope. A rope is
good. You know, sometimes adventures need ropes, and we don't have any way to get. That's a good point. So I'm going to spend a rope is a common good. I mean, uncommon. It's an uncommon good. So it costs me 2 points of reputation to buy 1 rope. So I will spend the 2 points of reputations I earned to get 1 rope. Put it on my board, which didn't raise my income level this time, but I need 1 more item to get up there. But it's a start, and these guys are now exhausted.
Aww.
And I get to put that down here. And it's back to you.
Okay. I only have 2 coins here, so I could recruit Bandana Boy here. Or I could go on an adventure and see what I can do. So I'm going to try an adventure. Okay. I'll set that up, and I think the only other thing I really need to do is recruit, unless I get a lot of money. What's out there? Is there anything cheap to build?
Well, this is a bed for only 5.
Yeah.
Or some mushrooms for 5,
Not likely to get that much cash. I'm going to send these 3 and leave my recruiter here just so that I can do something when they get back.
Okay.
And then I will roll, and we'll do number 26.
Okay. Your party reaches the entrance of an abandoned mine. You head inside, hoping that something of value may have been left behind. Soon you reach a large hub where many tunnels connect. Rusty mine carts lying here and there on their sides. At the edge of the hub, you suddenly notice an old chest, dark and water-stained but otherwise undamaged. A heavy lock holds it shut. You start toward the chest, but stop when you hear a sudden pounding of feet. A fishfolk boy bursts from one of the tunnels, running just ahead of 5 well-armed bandits. "Help me, they're going to kill me," calls the fish creature. Some of the bandits hesitate when they see your party, but then notice the chest and start for it. "Stay put if you know what's good for you," one of them says. Do you help the fishfolk boy, or go after the chest? Go after this chest, explore 3. Help the Fish Folk Boy, explore 5 or explore 8.
Oh, definitely, help the fish folk boy.
Again,
Reputation.
probably the one that's going to give you reputation,
Right.
and that's critical
Yeah.
to this game, getting the goods that it's hard to come by otherwise.
Yep, and
So-
I've got enough lanterns here. I can get 2, 4, 7 if I roll well. So I could even get to 8 maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that.
Oh, just left to right?
Yeah, left to right. I'll do Brenda Builder first, and she's got 2, and then we'll do Penny Pigtails. She's got 2. All right. Green Leaf guy, he needs to roll really well.
So you have 2 re-rolls too, so.
Oh, that's true. That's a 3. I'm gonna re-roll. 1. Not even good. So let's, come on, 5 or 6. 2. Awesome. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are my numbers?
5 and 8.
5 and 8.
You'd have to wound
I'd
all
have to
3 to
wound-
get the advanced
I
one.
don't think I want to do that. Let's just go with 5.
Okay, so you get a fish and 2 reputation.
Sweet.
So that worked.
Yeah.
That gets you another one on your track, which increased
1,
your income.
2.
And you've already gotten the roll, but you might consider, well, you need
Uh,
paper. Pots
yeah.
there's pots out here, but we don't, well, there is paper
there's
too.
paper, but
might
we both
s-
need paper. So
Or you
I'm
could
gonna go
save
ahead
it
and-
for iron ore or something.
I want to take a paper because that gets me up to the next level of income.
Almost. You were already
Okay.
at this one,
Yeah,
but
that's right.
not quite.
Eh,
Okay,
okay,
so
so these 3.
I think I want, for my turn, I'm going to spend 8 coins to buy the bed with a pot. Oh, this is going to have to go down here. It's a below. And then, now that's going to use this guy. Now I have a thing that says whenever I build, I get a coin.
Oh, I forgot. I do.
Oh,
I get
yeah,
I get a coin on my
Whenever you get a
adventures.
cave, you get a
Yeah.
coin.
Yep.
So it's back to you now.
Okay. The last thing I'm gonna do. Oh, good. I've got the 3. I mean the recruiter now, and I've got 3. So it's
Go ahead, I
Actually-
wasn't going to recruit if you want to go.
well, yeah, but you wanted this one.
That's
But
all
if-
right.
but this is-
Doesn't matter. Just take what you want.
Um,
The recruiter's kind of good for you because you
recruiter's
got
good for me
you got
because
the-
they come in live. So
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and recruit that one, and then it's your turn.
And I am actually just going to take
Okay,
a pot, and what I'm going to do is neither one of us has pots right now.
Okay.
If I put it out there, well, she doesn't.
So sweet.
Do you have? And you got another guy, so
Uh-huh.
you get another turn, so you can
Mhm.
immediately take it and take yourself up to the
Yeah,
8 income
yeah.
level by taking the pot I'm
I'll do that.
offering.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Am I doing something illegal here?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
And then I'm gonna send him to go get the
cider barrel
the
and a
cider
coin.
barrel and a coin, because I think even with all these beds, I'm gonna short again. Okay,
Okay. Well.
that's that.
Yeah, we did forget to.
Oops,
Do
replace that. Okay.
And in this game, that's really good. That has a reputation point, and that's just helps us get more goods.
Yep.
So,
So, there you
s-
have it.
You've seen around. You've seen how we use a reputation to help with our goods tracks,
Mm-hmm.
and you even saw trading a good using the
Yeah.
goods offer up here. So,
Indeed.
other
Okay.
than that, it's pretty much the same as the regular above and below. We're just not worried about the victory points.
Okay. So we invite you to visit us at www.dragonphoenixgames.com, and if you'll leave us your email address, you get access to the written instructions for this co-op variation and 7 others that we currently have
so far,
out there.
7 others, yeah.
We keep working on them, and we've been getting lots of requests from lots of folks, and really appreciate it.
And if you didn't find us through Board Game Geek, be sure and go out to Board Game Geek and look at our blog under Games for Friends and Lovers.
So, thank you very much, and enjoy the game.